it is obvious that we have hit an impasse. The House Oversight Committee has ruled, has said, has reported that it is time for the Biden crime family to finally come clean, be acknowledged. Somebody has to finally do something about this. The time is up. Let's see what happens. This is the part. This is the part where all of this comes down to, let's finally see what happens. Because it seems that today the House Oversight Committee made public what everybody's been waiting for, that over $1 million have been transferred from a corrupt Romanian businessman and oligarch to the Biden family. Now, the revelations emerged at a time when then Vice President Biden was most vocal about combating corruption in Romania. That's the irony, and that's the beautiful sickness of this. Now, Committee Chairman James Comer, accompanied by other committee members, expressed their determination and their disdain and their intent to investigate President Biden's potential involvement in the Romanian income, as well as various business ventures and the like in countries like China, Russia, and Ukraine. There you go. They announced and enunciated their intention to issue additional subpoenas for bank records and the like. Comer, this is important, Mr. Comer emphasized the nature of a presidential family receiving substantial, inordinate sums of money from foreign adversaries, focusing primarily on China and Romania. It's notable also, people notice, that Biden held a prominent role in shaping U.S. policy towards these countries during the Obama administration. Now, let us see what happens. Let us see when anybody turns on any pressure, whether President Obama says, "Oh, no, don't even get me started with this. Don't even think you're going to include me in this one. That's That's JoJo, not me." But then again, Mr. President, how did you not know? Well, don't even think about mentioning this. Now, of course, it's a little bit moot at this point. Nobody would dare touch Obama because Obama, let's face it, and Clinton, these folks were clean. They never did anything until after they got out, and it was legal. The level of corruption of the Biden family knows no bounds. This is OG. These are gangster. This is like the Jenner brothers. This goes back. There is no. What must they do? What? Tell me. What level of corruption? What level of criminality? What do you have to hear? What does anybody have to hear before people finally say, all right, that's enough. That's all right. Whether it's impeachment, whether it's prosecution, and this little nonsense they're talking about, these references to Hunter Biden being hit with a little maybe have him plead right away very quickly to some income tax evasion, maybe a federal gun charge, some peccadillo, some little oversight regarding a gun application or whatever. The level of rancidity, the feculence, the fetid, the corruption that is at every level of this family, the goings on. What do you need? What does anybody need? Now, what's going to happen is the main source of this is going to be, unfortunately, a befuddled, wizened, decrepit dotard. He won't be able to put together any thoughts or words or explication as to what's going on. You will then have a son who will immediately, I predict, go into some form of rehab or psychiatric, psychological, drug addicts, some institutional program. Thus asking you to answer the question, why are you picking on somebody who is obviously sick and ill? Why are you doing this? Why would you? You see what I'm saying? You see how this is being built up? You see how? That is precisely what's happening right now. And it is unbelievable what we're seeing. It's unbelievable, the level of corruption. This is what Comer said. I want to be clear, he said. This committee is investigating President Biden and his family's shady business deals that capitalized on Joe Biden's public office and risked our country's national security. We believe that the president has been involved in this from the very beginning, obviously. Further, it would be hard for me to believe that Hunter Biden was so charismatic that he could convince foreign nationals to wire millions of dollars into not just his account, but 8 of his family members' accounts. We believe that this was a return on the investment. Hunter Biden's association with Romanian businessman Gabriel Popoviciu is one of the Biden family's lesser-known engagements with dodgy and sketchy relationships and associates in countries where Joe Biden held sway as VP. In a 36-page memo Wednesday morning, the House committee cited repeatedly subpoenaed bank records to describe how $3 million allegedly was transferred from Popoviciu's Bladen Enterprises to Robinson Walker LLC, controlled by Hunter's business partner, Rob Walker. And of the $3 million, the memo says roughly 1/3 was transferred to bank accounts belonging to Hunter Biden, Hallie Biden, and an unnamed Biden family member. Don't be surprised if fellow family members say, "Don't look at me. I had no." It's kind of like the innocent spouse exception. Now, this comes down to simply this. Very simply. What's going to come? What's going to happen? What is going to happen? When will the hammer fall? When will something be done? Watch the typical statist sock puppet media look the other way and do nothing. Watch them just not talk about it. Tonight there's a 9 p.m. was a CNN town hall or something. The only time anybody's going to be watching CNN, where I think President Trump is going to be speaking or going to be appearing. Let's see what they're going to be talking more, obviously, about the E. Jean Carroll verdict. But this is front and center. If this is not high crimes, misdemeanors, moral turpitude, bribery, treason, I don't know what is. If they impeached, now remember, a lot of this, if this is still going on now, remember, there's so much that can be done. If this were Trump, he'd be gone so fast, so quickly, it wouldn't even. It couldn't be measured. The speed, the celerity of this. It's true. This is like nothing we've ever seen. Stay tuned, my friends. Pay very, very, very close attention to what we're seeing right now. Pay very close attention to what we're seeing. This could very well be the final beginning of the end of this crime family. This group that makes the Gambinos look like the Junior League. This is hardcore. And take all of it into account. The incessant flouting of the rules. Not only this, but don't forget the records that were found in the Delaware garage. Hunter Biden, the laptop, the fact that DOJ, Merrick Garland, FBI have done nothing, where these people have been given a pass, they've been insulated and protected. How much longer must the American public be forced to deal with these 2, 3, 4 different standards of criminal justice? No, this is enough. And this might be the perfect example to finally tell Joe Biden, we are out of here. A lot has changed. Don't forget, Bobby Kennedy in the mix. Hunter Biden under more and more pressure. Tucker Carlson, interestingly enough, having maybe a little bit of a transitory type of involvement in the list. But still, pay attention. A lot's happening right now. And that's what Gavin Newsom, get ready. You're on deck, my friend. Kamala Harris, she'll be gone. Don't be surprised if it's a Stacey Abrams, somebody else, Susan Rice, who knows, somebody. But something drastically is going to change, and this might be that key factor, that key moment that precipitates and accelerates the inevitable. Thank you so much, my friends. Please like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to this. And whatever you do, I beg, beseech, importune, and entreat you to comment as you see fit.